Maka, Love Like This.
Did you ever get closure with Abie? I know it might be weird talking about her, but I mean, that might be the reason you're the way you are now, maybe because you didn't get closure.
Closure is overrated.
Yeah, right. That's what people who haven't gotten closure say to avoid getting closure.
No, you really sound like an old soul. What are you eating?
I just think a lot, okay?
I haven't watched the show in a long time, actually. I just realized how much I missed the show. I feel like I can relate to Maka more now as well. She was just a girl trying to figure out life. I think that's what usually happens in your early 20s, mid 20s. Well, I was just trying to like figure out what we want to do, right? She's pretty smart. She had a job, an IT job that she quit, and she used her money to buy Okada to vibe because my girl can't die now. Abby, you know what she was trying to do, and having a supportive boyfriend like Remy too, that was very helpful. And she was just trying. My girl was literally just trying to like set things up for herself and become a star too, while also helping. Cause I mean, some people would have gotten closure on her show now, right? So I feel like that was her contribution to humanity. But her ups don't want her to shine. But that's not gonna happen because she'll always come out on top, period. That's my girl, for real. I'm gonna defend Maka to the ends of the earth. I love that character so much. I think if the story continues, we're gonna like see a very interesting trajectory play out for Maka. Because I remember when the show started airing, a lot of people couldn't stand her. Like I'm going through the comments and I'm like, what's wrong with this babe? What's wrong with this Maka girl? I'm like, why is everybody judging my girl without even knowing her? But then as the episodes continue to progress, everybody's like, oh Maka, my baby. Oh, and this and that. And then as we continue to go, she's literally becomes like a fan favorite toward the end of the show. And I'm like, that's literally how it is for young people. Like, people see you, they judge you. Nobody really cares. Everybody is probably just trying to tell you what to do. Nobody thinks they can trust you enough with your own vision or whatever. But as you continue to prove them wrong, they continue to like see better, see the lights, start to understand what you're trying to do. They start to like get it. And by the time you achieve what you want to, you have fans. Literally everybody supporting you for sticking to your dream and being stubborn about it that time that nobody was on your side. So it's literally just like a metaphor for the film itself, the reception to the character and everything. Yeah, it's very real, very relatable. Like I have friends that literally this was their life. Wide age gap relationships to like trying to sort out what's going on. It was very relatable for a lot of young people. And that was literally one of my favorite things about the character. Not far fetched, very real. Somebody you can relate to, somebody that can annoy you and piss you off, but you can still root for at the end of the day because that's just a human being like yourself at the end of the day. And yeah, it was really nice to play, considering that I wasn't even up for the character at all until the actor who was supposed to play fell ill just a few days before the filming began. I just happened to have the time. I think we shot in December that year. Even the reason she has the braids on, because I just made my hair to chill and enjoy my holiday before I got the call. And then I'm like, oh, like your hair is cute. Let's just use it for the character. And yeah, really grateful for the opportunity. I enjoyed that a lot. It is important to play the character, that you cannot project your judgment, your conclusion about whatever behavior they express onto that character as you play it, because that's counterproductive. So no matter how evil or how crazy, how misunderstood, as an actor, your job is to relate to that character, to defend that character. Like you are supposed to know the reason why they're acting that way, why they are the way they are. That's your job. And like I said, if we know more of people's stories, we're not likely to judge them very much because now we can understand why they're making the choices they're making. And that's the point of delving into the character. Like if you understand where the character is coming from, next thing you're even going like, even if it was me, I will also do the same thing. And that's the point. That's the point of like breaking down the character, trying to see where they're coming from, why they're making the decisions. Because nobody is just randomly evil or bad or just does things for no reason. So I think that's the point. The point is to be able to be that person, to be able to step into that character. Because I feel like when you have a character that you're to play, the spirit of that character already exists somewhere from when the story is made. The spirit of the character already exists. Unfortunate for you, if it's a character based on a real life thing, that's worse. But like when this spirit exists, you need to like become worthy to carry it because as an actor, you're a vessel in that way. So for you to become worthy for this, for the spirit of that character to decide that okay, I can stay here for this period of time. For you to be able to welcome that character to sit with you, you have to like make it conducive. And judgment doesn't make it conducive. Prejudice doesn't really make it conducive, you know? So when you're open, that's when you receive. Why is all of this happening? They may not ask you, but you have your reasons. You know why, because you're that character. And there's no point judging yourself. So yeah, Fumbi was definitely right. You can't judge a character. But if by the time you remove yourself from the character and you've done all of that and you've let go, like, that character is very mad, though. Like, I will say about Kweju Kuka, she's literally insane. Like, she's an insane person. Kyra is also an insane character. Like, many of these characters are just bad people. But when you look around you, when you look at your friends, look at your colleagues, and you notice all these little things, spend a little more time with them, and you know that nobody is really, really normal like that. Anyway, character closest to Gbemi would be... I'll go with Maka, actually. I was going to say it's between Maka and Kweju. But Kweju is very mad. She's a very, very mad person, and she's a bit too serious. I would never. So, yeah, I think Maka is a perfect embodiment of like my carefreeness, because is it ever really that deep? Like you can just chill. But then that drive to like want to do your own thing and to like want to like make stuff happen. Yeah, that's definitely me for sure. And she's a baby girl now. She doesn't have any stress. She dresses well. She's a cutie. I mean, I feel like I can relate to that, you know? Actors and crew work very hard to bring the films we love to life. Please support their official release. Thank you. Keep watching Arrow House Entertainment.